Why did EFCC operatives storm Olusegun Obasanjo's hotel located on the grounds of Olusegun Obasanjo Presidential Library in Abeokuta? You might want to ask, or you might be curious. I know that is why you clicked on this video. You might be curious to find out. Anyway, we'll find out in a bit. But before we do that, guys, have you subscribed? Have you? Please go down to the subscribe button and click on it. We don't collect money for that. It's free of charge. Also, give this video a massive thumbs up. That way we encourage to keep giving you more reliable and authentic news. And YouTube will also be able to recommend this video to other YouTube viewers all around the world. Lastly, please leave your opinions in the comment section below. Without further delay, my people, let's delve right into the details of today's news. Operatives of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, have reportedly stormed the Green Legacy Hotel, located within the Olusegun Obasanjo Presidential Library, OOPL, in Abeokuta, arresting several youths suspected to be internet fraudsters during a poolside party. The raid, carried out in the early hours of Sunday by officers from the EFCC's Lagos Zonal Office, sparked panic among guests as gunshots rang out and partygoers scrambled for safety. Eyewitnesses said the operatives arrived without warning, prompting chaos at the hotel premises. Videos shared online showed guests fleeing, while security agents seized vehicles and other valuables. Sources disclosed that more than 20 luxurious cars were impounded during the operation. The incident comes just days after EFCC operatives from the Ibadan Zonal Directorate raided K Hotel in Itori, Ewekoro local government area of Ogun State, arresting 55 suspects, one of whom was allegedly in possession of 2 locally made pistols. A social media user on X, formerly known as Twitter, identified as A. Ayomide, narrated how he narrowly avoided the raid. Literally left my house past midnight to go to OOPL, got there and the crowd was too much. I don't like the settings. My guy doesn't like the settings. So we were just at the car park, left around 1:30. 20 minutes later, I get home and I'm getting calls that EFCC is raiding OOPL, he wrote. When contacted, the managing director of OOPL Ventures, Vitalis Otesi, confirmed there was an incident but declined to give details. Yes, they did. There was an incident this morning. We will find out and we will let you know, he said. EFCC's Lagos Zonal Command spokesperson, Ayo Yewole, said he was unaware of the operation but promised to investigate. Efforts to obtain an official statement from the commission were still ongoing as of press time. Let's have your total new opinions in the comment section below. What do you all think of this? The first thing that came to my mind was, if these people that were arrested at this hotel, why, if the hotel is actually owned by Olusegun Obasanjo, the former president of Nigeria, why would they allow yahoo boys, to use this hotel? I know that hotels these days, mostly yahoo boys that can afford it in most states anyway, not everywhere. Most times it is usually yahoo boys that can spend money, that can, flex anyhow, because the country I understand that, and it keeps business going for hotel owners. But for somebody like Olusegun Obasanjo, you would think that he would not want that in his hotel. He would have given strict instructions to say that, okay, don't give my hotels to this kind of people. But on the contrary, thinking about it again, how would they know that these people are yahoo boys until they have paid and then they are there, with the way they are behaving, they then might be able to tell that these are yahoo boys. But I don't think they could have been able to tell right from the onset if they don't see them one-on-one. Sometimes they might even landlords experience it sometimes. They would not be the one to come and pay. It's until when you see them start packing their load to the place, and then you start seeing them with their bike, ladies' bike, and then you start seeing some signs, and you know that these people say, now wrong people I don't accommodate for my house. So such thing, maybe he did not know, But it's not a good news to hear that EFCC had to go and raid Olusegun Obasanjo's hotel, because one way or the other, his name is tied to it. So they'll mention his name, and you people know bloggers. I'm very sure that some people might have even twisted it to the extent of saying, oh, they went to his house, safe, captioned it in such a way that would make it look like it was his house. Because there is no way you want to talk about it that now that you would not mention Olusegun Obasanjo. Anyway, guys, before we go, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. Reverend Divine says, can you imagine the news headline? As if Obasanjo was caught in crime, linking to his hotel. How do you want the caption to be? EFCC raids Obasanjo's hotel. Is it not his hotel? It's exactly the same thing I just finished explaining. There is no way you cannot say yes. If you say EFCC raided an hotel in Abeokuta, you would not click to find out what. But because it is Obasanjo's hotel, then he must make an headline. You know, his name must be included. There's no way you want to talk about it that you will not say, oh, that hotel owned by Obasanjo, EFCC raided it. How else do you want the news to be headline? Moving on, guys. This man's name shouldn't be linked to a thing like this. The news headline could just mention the hotel's name without calling out the owner's name. Okay. As if he had hands in the crime. That's exactly the same thing I just explained. If he doesn't want his name to be linked to things like this, he would have given strict instructions not to give out his hotel to Yahoo boys. That is the only solution. If you don't want to be caught in things like this, if you don't want to be muddled up with pigs in the mud, you would, in order to prevent things like this, you would have given strict instructions. Even Yahoo boys would know not to branch at your hotel, because they would know that they would not be given a space. They would know that they would not be given chance. But when you lease out your facility, you lease out your house to Yahoo boys, you expect the unexpected. You expect things like this, embarrassment like this. Imagine he was at home or he was at the presidential library when it was raided. They feel even raid Babajo, you know. Forget. Or maybe he was even using the hotel, one of the hotel rooms at the time. They go break in door, enter. Until when they enter, they then discover, ex-president, oh, sorry, sir. But the deed has been done, you know. Moving on. The comment says, besides, hardly you go to standard hotels today in Nigeria without seeing Yahoo guys. I already talked about that as well, you know. Because I understand that they are the ones that usually keep business going for business people, hotels, restaurants, beer parlor, and all of that. They are the ones that can spend money because this country had. If not for Yahoo boys, some businesses might have shut down. But notwithstanding, for someone such as former President Olusegun Obasanjo, he shouldn't have allowed such. And which is why his name is now being dragged into it now. The bottom line is, let's give honor to whom honor is due. The old man had tried his best for this country. Neither is he perfect. Let's not pay him this way. So they should change the name of the hotel and say that he's not the owner again. Moving on, Ibrahim says, why the character assassination? Why twist his name to Olusegun instead of Olusegun? You obviously lack respect. So when he's talking to other people who said Olusegun. Okay. Ibrahim says, why do we like politicizing everything in Nigeria? How is politics in this one we are talking about now? One divine says, Baba was duly informed before the raid. He might even be the one to invite EFCC to come and raid them. Who knows? Noye says, he did not build a good hospital, good roads, and to pay good salary, and he completed his prostitution hotel. Too difficult to have a leader in Nigeria. May God help us. Let's take one last comment, guys, before we go. Mambo says, EFCC operatives on credible intelligence. There is no smoke without fire. You will get to know the details very soon. The fraudsters are everywhere. Even your neighbor is suspect. My brother, and so we say, everybody is a suspect these days. Even your neighbor, you don't know the kind of job they are into. Let's have your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section. Thank you very much for listening and watching. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.